I've had multiple instances where the team was competent and skillful, yes, in every way, but because our relationships between and among each other weren't ever established, wala. It was difficult to establish communication, trust, and support from there.
Good day, everyone. I'm your host, Kylie Ong, and welcome to the second episode of 3 Minutes with Kylie, where you learn something new in just 3 minutes. For this episode, we will focus on the different aspects that make up an effective team. We have invited two guests to share their insights and experience on team effectiveness. Our first guest is Carlo San Agustin from 4BS Management Engineering, and he is currently the block representative in his home organization and previously held core head positions for various projects. Our next guest is an exciting one as well. She is Zaya Pulumbarit from 4BS Management. She is currently an associate in her home organization and the Comelec chairperson for another. So everyone, give it up for Carlos San Agustin and Zaya Pulumbarit.
Wow, hello YouTube. It's nice to finally be invited to your show, Kylie.
Same here, it's such an honor to be part of your channel.
It is an absolute pleasure to have you both today. Now that we're ready to get this started, let's first have our first question. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the phrase team effectiveness? For this one, let's start with Zaya first.
So for me, the first thing that comes to mind is purpose and goals. Working with teams entail having this high level of synergy, right? So to get your team members engaged and also committed, it's paramount that first you establish your goals, like the targets that you wish to achieve. And second, you have a shared purpose, like the reason why you want to target your goals in the first place. And having this purpose will give the team the direction, right? And also the guidance to move towards meeting the goals. It's the why we do things. Thus, I think it's important that we align our purpose to the values, mission, and vision of the people and also the organization at large, right? Doing so parang communicates to the whole team the impact of their actions, their contribution to the bigger picture. And ultimately, this shared sense of purpose will encourage an agile mindset that will promote team relationships, open communications, commitment, trust, and also respect. This way, the team can focus on producing strong and valuable results as they consistently adapt to changing environments.
Actually, that's a great answer, Zaya. But I'd like to focus on what you said about team relationships because I believe having a strong bond with your teammates is what is necessary in making your team effective. I've had multiple instances where the team was competent and skillful, yes, in every way, but because our relationships between and among each other weren't ever established, wala. It was difficult to establish communication, trust, and support from there. Although we were doing our jobs naman, it was just difficult to ask each other for more, like for more effort or for more tasks out of those jobs. So I think it's really vital to get to know each other, like at least leveling up siguro to start, and eventually form strong team relationships with each other to move the team forward in whatever task or vision that the team wants to achieve.
Indeed, if you think about it, right, there are really so many factors that affect team effectiveness. And in my opinion, it's really like having a shared purpose and goal, promoting team relationships, and also having an agile mindset that creates an effective and successful team.
In the end, I believe it is also number one, promoting team relationships talaga. But also it's also having burning passion and commitment and establishing team processes that enable great teams to achieve their goals.
I actually love this kwentuhan session you guys had going on. Sadly, our 3 minutes are almost up.
Wow, that really came by so fast, you guys.
Petition to make this 1 hour with Kylie na lang, di ba? Baka mas maganda pang usapan.
Don't worry, don't worry. Before we end this episode, let's hear the best 3 word advice to any team players or leaders out there.
There's a famous quote in sports coaching. Well, I'm a big fan of sports and sports teams. That's why I'm using this famous quote in sports coaching, and that's KYP. KYP is know your personnel. So that's my keyword advice.
And my three-word advice is find your purpose.
Beautifully said, guys. Thank you so much for the wonderful insights you have imparted onto our listeners today. And with that, I guess that's a wrap. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with our new videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you loved today's episode, and feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any interesting topics you want us to tackle in the next video. Once again, I'm Kylie Ong, and that was 3 Minutes with Kylie. See you in the next episode!